The road up to Farlin was never easy, especially back in the day, but it made a lot of people some really great money. Welcome to Farlin, Montana. So this is a site of a smelter that's no longer here, but you can see where they were burning stuff and getting their copper and silver out. There's a little creek. And what you got there, sir?
Oh, some sort of rock. Some kind of, I cannot remember the name of the little black crystals that are in there. And it's probably mixed with a little bit of mica, but
Oh, that's pretty neat.
yeah, just obsidian maybe is the name for those little black crystals. As you can see, one right there.
Try to focus in here. There we go.
It's kind of what it looks like to me. And then probably some mica in here and stuff like that.
Neato. Okay. I don't think it's a wise choice to walk down there, do you?
I could probably make it.
Okay. I'm going to hand you over. There you go, folks.
Okay, I guess we're going to have fun today. So everybody hold your laughter until after the fall is done, okay? Hopefully we won't end up doing such, but it's pretty steep down through here. But we'll make her. The trip up is going to be fun. Oh, there we go. You can see some of the stuff that was here that they're smelting, and it's quite interesting. Even look at the edge here of this. It's quite interesting. There's a lot of it around here. So this was the site of the smelter. So I'm gonna say when they were taking care of the, wow, that's quite heavy slag here. Oh, that one's pretty light. Look at the waves in that. Isn't that cool? But the other one that I saw was this one here. You can see the shiny part there. Must have been to the inside of the smelter. And this is all the slag that's left.
Mr. Bankston, you should take them over to your right.
Some of this stuff.
And look
See
at
the rainbows.
what it leaves behind. So where the smelters sat, which they're not there any longer, it leaves behind kind of layers of the residue that's left after they smelter the copper and the silver out of everything. So these would have been domes that were probably 15 foot high maybe, and shaped like a big dome, and it would get really hot, and it was a kiln. They called it a kiln.
And as you can see, look at some of the colors in here. It's quite amazing. It's almost like glass. And the different various colors. Look at that. And the layering onto it. It's quite interesting. Boy, it must have been a sight to be here during that time doing this. Because some of these pieces are rather large. I can find a piece of metal here. I'm not sure what that would have been. Maybe a bucket? Could it be? A pail? Then you get all sorts of types. Like, you get these big chunks.
So, when Mr. Bankston gets back up here,
we'll
show you where we think the tailings are.
It's quite strong. Heavy pieces here. Look at the different parts of it. Some really interesting colors. And as you can hear, you hear the creek behind us. There's another part. I don't know if we can possibly get into it here. That's probably one I'm not going to be able to pick up there either. But all the different. Let's get this into the light here. It must have been pretty darn hot. Wouldn't you think? Stone structure that they built here. There's even part of it over there. And I'm going to take you around. If you look up that way, tailing piles. All the way up to the ridge. It's quite interesting.
So as we're driving along, past the schoolhouse and everything, which we'll show you, we came across this.
This freedom we have.
We're not sure what it was. Maybe a house, but it's all made out of stone. Let's go take a look. So we were driving along and we came across this. It looks like an old foundation for something. We got steps that are going down. And then it comes up to an all rock floor.
There's a timber right there.
Oh, there's a timber right there. It goes over pretty far, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a foundation here, but then there's like a little couple step up over here to the right of the sage here.
Yeah.
And then there's the wall. Looks like it's concreted in and that. But it goes up another level. Seems to be.
Well, let's see what we got. Maybe a doorway here into a room?
That's a possibility, I would say.
Yeah. Okay. And nice big stones all stacked up. And even up there. It goes up there. But Donnie found this.
Charles Hine, Private, U.S. Army, World War I, 1897 to 1984.
Thank you, sir, for your service. So, they've turned it into a picnic area for people to come and enjoy.
Look at the intricate setting of the stones in here.
Yeah.
They're just all purposely put in here. Look like they were cut.
Yeah, they do.
Or hand.
Hand chiseled, maybe.
Yeah. Along with this wall. Just interesting. Because if you go around here to our left, there seems to be another set of stairs.
I got to turn slowly so that I don't make them dizzy. Oh, yeah, look at.
Because you got the foundation there.
Yeah, the foundation continues on there.
And then there's some more steps here. A couple of short steps.
Wonder if that was a fireplace at one time.
It could very well have been. If it isn't, if it wasn't before, it is now. People have been, looks like they kind of hanging out. That's kind of a cool spot to have a little campfire.
Yeah. So I'll do some research, guys, and see what I can find out about our private. And I'll probably put it at the end of the video. So can you imagine every day living out here in the middle of beautiful nowhere, which I'm sure they didn't think was beautiful at the time, but having to walk to school? Yeah, it gives that new meaning to walking uphill in the snow and the rain every day to go to school. This is the schoolhouse. We're going to go in and take a look. Hold tight. So here we are at the old schoolhouse, and we're walking up, and we're going to make Mr. Bankston go first like he's, one of the school kids. Except he's not carrying books.
I'm going to cause trouble.
He's going to cause
Johnny
trouble.
goes to school to cause trouble. Gets to have fun. Oh, look, there's steps. One here, and that one, and two more. And look at people.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Wow. This is awesome.
Wow. All right.
Rough cut timbers and everything for the rough. Well, that's the way it works. And then, back then, separation here.
I wonder if one time it was a one-room schoolhouse and someone put in a wall. Because there's two doors.
It may have been. Or they tried to shore it up and, do a little repair to it, maybe.
Maybe.
Because it's round nails. So they did make a wall here.
Yeah. And they got it kind of held together with that wire.
Yeah, wire.
Coated wire of some sort. So people have tried to save it so it wouldn't fall.
And I'm so glad that people haven't come up here and put graffiti all over it. Because that's terrible. There's some nails along that couple of logs there. Be careful in that corner.
Oh, they had curtains. Somebody hung curtains recently. Probably in the last 50 years.
Yeah, stove. Poplar Universal, number 68-16.
Hey. So not much left, but the building's still standing. You can see where the axe marks were. There's the view from your window today.
It's quite beautiful, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. All right. I guess we'll head down and see the butcher shop and the miner's cabin. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go, kids. We'll see you in a minute.
As we were driving down the road, going almost out of this place, happened to spot this. And I'm not sure if it would be a kiln or I'm pretty sure it was, or it might be. Uh-oh. Wow. Hold up. Oh, it was a kiln. So apparently there's bees or wasps in there. Not today. We're not going to get too far in there and stir them up. But check this out. It's pretty awesome to find this, you know, from the 1800s. With the coloring on the rock. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit for you guys. Wow, looks like calcite on there.
So what do we got here?
According to the sign across the street, this says it's the butcher shop slash store. And then off to our right, across the road, is supposed to be the miner's cabin. We'll pan that out once we get over there for you guys and see if we can't figure that one out.
Sorry about the sunshine. Well, sorry, not sorry. We love sunshine. Tongue and groove.
Oh, it's a little soft.
Oh, wow.
That's where the stove would have went.
Yeah, there's the stove. Well, stove pipe.
Insulation behind there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, it's pretty sturdy, most part. Right about here. Then all of this is falling in over here on this side.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, they had electricity at some point.
Oh, yeah.
There's wiring. Let's zoom in on that and see if we can get that a little better for everybody. Yeah. Screened in. Wow. Lots of round nails. Not so many square nails. So, okay, here we go. Trying not to make y'all sick. There we go.
Well, some newspaper. Obviously, somebody brought pallets in. I'm not sure what that's about, but
What's it say?
some old cartoons.
Oh, well, here, show them.
The masked lady.
Oh, in the corner, too.
Here. This is what they use for insulation, which makes perfect sense. I mean, then there's wallpaper. Look at that.
Oh, look at that one. That one's pretty, too. All right. See if we can find a date or something. Maybe on one of those. Look at that hairstyle. Oh my.
Check that out. Styling and profiling, eh? I'm not seeing a date so far.
No. Mm. Hmm.
Because they put stuff over the top of it to seal it to the wall.
Oh, it smudged it?
It smudged it. It's covering it up. Oh, more cartoons.
You recognize any of them? Don't turn it.
Now, what is it? Not sure. Old papers on the wall. It's quite cool. Quite the color choice, eh?
Hey, I like that color.
Yes. And look at all the way wallpaper over this way. Maybe we can find some more newspaper, maybe? I doubt it. Not looking very promising, but very well insulated at the time for it.
Lots and lots of round nails. Here's a name for the wallpaper. Anybody want to look it up? They definitely layered stuff.
Piece of cloth hanging up there. But and that there they put inside to insulate. Over here on this side.
Oh, they had a shelf up above. I didn't notice that when we walked in. All right, well, welcome to your neighborhood butcher shop. I'm sure a lot of deer, elk, antelope were brought here, and because that's what back when what the people survived on. I'm sure there was beef, a little bit, but there you have it.
Well, you can see what looks to be like a lot of calcite rock that I'm guessing. I'll pan back here in a minute to get you guys a little better view of what I see up above me here. I'm guessing this is where they were blasting out and whatnot, getting to some of the material that they could get to up through here. And as you see, that I'm not finding a way to get all the way up there, but there's a piece of metal up there, maybe part of the upper deck that they had set up there. I'll just try not to fall off the edge back here, but maybe I can get a better look up here for you guys. Let me see. Keep going west here. Looks like they were digging out right in there. Could be part of the rains that we've had, and they've loosened it up, and it made everything extra collapse down the side of the hill. But some of that area right up above there, it's like a bunch of calcite right in that area right there.
I know, Dolly. I know. All right, so now we're back to where we were started, and we're guessing this is probably the rest of the town, although it doesn't say what or where or what this is. Kind of looks like an old barn.
Apparently, purposely or not, I'm not sure. Stuff growing out of the roof before it collapsed there.
Very cool. All right. And if we come back this way, there is remnants of some other stuff here. This kind of looks like the remnants of an old cabin. Some sort. Not much left. There's a window over there. It's pretty much fallen down. Trees have fallen on it. It's pretty neat to see though, and think that, you know, this was somebody's house at some time in the past. But let's go across the street and see what they're calling the miner's cabin. So here's what they're calling the miner's cabin, or the size of it, I guess. It's kind of small, one room, but it's fallen down and somebody stayed there at some point. All right. Well, that's Farlin, folks. Not much, but it's kind of cool to see.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome to see the structures and stuff that's still here. You know, and just think back in 1800s, they were back here working hard. You know, this is the way the life was back then. These days, we have it quite easy. We have machinery, and which, you know, advancement in times, I understand. You know, that's the way it's supposed to go, right? But back then, that was some serious hard labor. And, you know, they did rather well for themselves, you know, created the town and stuff like that. But once everything dries up, it's just kind of hard to keep the town afloat. So they move on to different places and that.
It was fun. again being with all you folks. Hope you come back and see us again. I'm Judy.
I'm Johnny.
And we're going to do more adventures. Bye.
Bye.